Good morning, class. Welcome to Wednesday's microlecture on multiplying and dividing sign numbers. While performing operations involving sign numbers, it is important to know and remember the steps and rules for determining the sign of the answer. Step 1. Multiply or divide as indicated. A negative 3 times a negative 5 equals 3 times 5 equals 15. Remember, a negative times a negative is a positive. Step 2. Add the appropriate sign. Negative 3 times a negative 5 equals a plus 15 because a negative times a negative equals a positive. Rule 1. Multiplying a positive by a positive equals a positive. So, plus 3 times a plus 5 equals a plus or positive 15. A positive 1.5 times a positive 0.08 equals a positive 1.2. A positive 1/2 times a positive 2/3 equals a positive 1/3. A positive times a positive equals a positive. Rule 2. Multiplying a positive by a negative equals a negative, or multiplying a negative by a positive equals a negative. So, a positive 3 times a negative 7 equals a negative 21. A positive 3.8 times a negative 6.2 equals a negative 23.56. A negative 2 times a positive 5 equals a negative 10. A negative 1 1/5 times a positive 1/6 equals a negative 1/5. Multiplying a positive by a negative equals a negative, or multiplying a negative by a positive equals a negative. Rule 3. Multiplying a negative by a negative equals a positive. So a negative 3 times a negative 9 equals a positive 27. A negative 3/10 times a negative 1.7 equals a positive 0.51. A negative 1/5 times a negative 2/7 equals a positive 2/35. For division, the rules for determining the sign of your answer are the same as they are for multiplication. Step 1. Divide your numbers. A negative divided by a positive equals a negative. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Step 2. Follow the multiplication rules for the sign of the answer. So a negative 12 divided by a positive 4 equals a negative 3 because a negative divided by a positive equals a negative. Unlike signs are negative. These are the rules for division. Rule 1. Dividing a positive by a positive equals a positive. Rule 2. Dividing a negative by a positive equals a negative, or dividing a positive by a negative equals a negative. Rule 3. Dividing a negative by a negative equals a positive. Remember, like signs are positive. Therefore, Rule 1, positive by a positive equals a positive, and Rule 3, negative by a negative equals a positive, and unlike signs are negative. Notice, when multiplying or dividing two numbers that have the same sign, your answer is positive. the same sign, like signs, your answer is positive. And when multiplying or dividing two numbers that have different signs, unlike signs, your answer is negative. Remember, when multiplying or dividing with sign numbers, you, number one, multiply or divide the numbers. Give your answer the correct sign. So, let's see what we can do with the practice.